start running ads. Okay, great. Well, you got to spend money on ads. Or like, hey, I want to start, making content. You're gonna have to spend money on maybe some of the editing software that goes with that. Like, of course, there are free things and be as cheap as possible, but accept that some of these things are kind of minor investments that will give you huge leverage on your time. So the last step and the whole point of all this is to just increase your active income. People look at the billionaires and they're like, oh, they live on passive income. What people miss is that most billionaires who are self-made made their money from making money, meaning they had active income. They had monster active income that they could deploy. Like, you get rewarded for the risk you take on. You cannot take any risk on if you have no time and no money. So you need to go find that risk, create something that you can put at risk so that you can get rewarded for it. And we do that through increasing our skill sets and our active income. And so you're like, okay, well, those are the 5 steps. What's the last step? Number 6, do not increase your lifestyle. All right, I know guys who are making $40,000 a month and made it for years, great sales guys, and spent every single dollar. I've got multiple friends who didn't start saving money until their 40s. And they were like, oh my God, I can't believe I just lived that way, right? You wanna be rich, not look rich, right? This is about 100K in the bank, not 100K in revenue. Everything minus food and shelter is your profit. I say this as once things started working out for my gym, my first gym, I was making about $20,000 a month in income, personal. I was still splitting the room, paying $400 a month in rent. Because I was like, well, dude, I need to say, like, my goal was not to stop at $20,000 a month. I was like, I want to go big. And I'm going to need all this cash to open a new location, to learn more stuff, to attend more conferences, all of this stuff because I wanted to learn. And so basically the day that you stop spending money on learning is the day you decide that you do not want to make more. And so zooming all the way out, the 6 steps to getting your first $100,000, you got to stop spending money so you have money to spend on the right stuff. You got to stop wasting time so that you have time to invest in the right stuff. What stuff do you invest in? Number 3 is you have to research. You got to pick, you got to look. And the best way to look is not to risk it on something that you don't know, but find stuff people are already spending money on. The 4th is now that we know the thing that we're going to focus on, we're going to eliminate all the other distraction and we're going to spend all our time learning. Number 5, the money that you do have, you want to spend on tools, implementation help, and attempts, trying it and failing. And then finally, once things actually start working, you'd never get to the 100K in a bank account just by increasing your income. You also got to not let your lifestyle take back over.